What do you do when one of your vehicles is involved in an accident? How does it affect the driver, your insurance, maintenance, your logistics? Let's discuss. Hello everyone, it's Joel Davis with the United Medical Transportation Providers Group, and you are the broker.com, helping you to build a highly effective and highly profitable broker business. What do you do when one of your vehicles is involved in an accident? Again, the more vehicles you got out there, it's only a matter of time, whether it's just a simple fender bender and you get rear-ended, or your driver rear-ends somebody, or God forbid something worse. Well, first and foremost, if your driver is grossly negligent, you need to weigh the options, especially if there were prior incidents which better have been documented. You need to terminate that employment after you get all written reports, do a thorough investigation to include all the police reports. Your insurance, if you're at fault, come on, you know it's going to go up. You got lost runs. Lost runs directly correlate to increased insurance premiums. Your logistics, well, especially if you're a smaller fleet, guess what? If you're down a vehicle, that is going to dramatically affect your operation. But let me ask you this. What do you do when you own a broker business and, well, you don't own the vehicle? Then what do you do? Well, take a look at this picture. This just happened Wednesday night. In fact, I just found out about this a short few hours ago for one of my regional directors. On Wednesday night, one of my contractors was literally 1 mile from his house, winding up his evening after finishing his last work order, and he swerved to avoid a oncoming car that was traveling way too wide, and in so doing, he clipped a low-hanging branch and damaged his box truck. Now, a couple things to consider. First and foremost, my loss runs are going to oh wait, no, I take that back. I don't have loss runs because I don't have an insurance policy because I don't have any vehicles. So when we pay to repair this box truck, oh wait, skip that. I take that back. I don't own the box truck. I don't pay for the fuel. I don't pay for the insurance. So I don't pay for the maintenance, which means I most certainly am not going to pay for the repairs and damages. So what do? Nothing. That's the beauty of owning a broker business where you control everything and own nothing. Now, how was this even brought to my attention? Because this contractor is a stud, and I'll tell you exactly why. This was literally brought to my attention a short few hours ago when talking to one of my regional directors. This contractor driving his box truck that he owns on his insurance policy, paying for his gas and his maintenance and his repair, damaged his truck late Wednesday. And what did he do? He had work orders scheduled for Thursday. What did he do? Do you think he missed any? Nope, didn't miss any. Because first thing in the morning, he was out there renting a truck to make sure that he fulfilled all of his work orders for Thursday and today. And I don't know how much longer he's going to rent it for, but who cares? Because he already had a bunch of work orders stacked up. And guess what? He's a motivated hustler and didn't want to lose his work orders. That is the beauty of employing motivated contractors. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you could get your bad apples in the bunch. There's no question you're going to get some of those when you have contractors, just like employees. And some employees, you're going to interview them. They're going to interview great. They're going to promise you the world, tell you that they're going to show up on time. And after you hire them, next thing you know, they show up late, they shovel, they bring their baggage to work. They got nothing but problems, headaches, and heartaches. They're duds. So you have them as employees, you have them as contractors. The one thing I would say overall is that with contractors, you definitely tend to discover they are much more self-motivated, because for them it's more or less feast or famine. And they literally look at it like it's their business. So kudos to them. That's awesome. This contractor, again, I wouldn't have even known about this had not my regional director brought it up to me. He told me that he literally called my RD on Wednesday night, told him what happened, was concerned about what he was going to do. And he said, I already got the solution, man. I'm going to show up first thing Thursday morning. I'm going to be renting a box truck. So you know what? That is the type of stuff that you just love, appreciate, and you want to reward. People like that, you want them making money, because I just love that self-motivation, that the wherewithal to recognize I still need to get the work done. So I need to come up with plan B. I need to come up with a solution. How many times you watching this and you own a transportation business or you own some other business, and all of a sudden something happens, there's a challenge, there's an obstacle, and employees just sit back and wait, and they push it on you. They put it on your lap that you got to solve the problem. Now trust me, this contractor could have been like, I'm down my truck, I gotta wait, oh woe was me, what am I gonna do? No question. Then my dispatchers, they would have had to move work orders around. But this wasn't even brought to my attention until today, a short few hours ago, because this guy, boom, his truck, it sucks, got damaged. What do I do tomorrow? Well, he already had work orders stacked up for Thursday, for Friday. I don't know how long his truck's gonna be down. The beautiful thing about a box truck is it's just that, a box. So unlike if it was something more serious with maybe a lift, or like if you're medical transportation, if it's one of your ambulettes, if that's damaged, that could be down longer, could be more expensive. A box truck is literally just a box. It's plywood and aluminum. So even though that picture looks bad, the fix is not going to be bad at all. So he doesn't anticipate having it down long at all. But here's the beautiful thing about it. I don't pay for the repairs. I don't pay for the maintenance. I don't pay for the fuel. I don't pay for the wear and tear. I don't even pay labor. It's a beautiful thing. I just pay 1099 contractors. I'm so sorry. So again, I share this with you to keep things in proper perspective. Am I against NEMT? Absolutely not. Everyone knows I love the industry. It's a growing industry. It's booming, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But keep things in perspective. You should always be diversified and have another business where you control everything, own nothing, and it's a cash cow. That's the way we want to do business. I love it. So keep things in perspective. If it's your NEMT vehicle that gets damaged, who's at fault? How does it affect your insurance, your lost runs, your employees? File this, file that. I didn't even know this accident happened on Wednesday night. I didn't even know that this contractor had rented a budget box truck for the last 2 days. I had no clue. I just found out about it earlier this afternoon. I love motivated hard workers, and I'm sure you do too. And here's the deal. The more you surround yourself with motivated, hardworking people, only a matter of time before I see you at the top.